Hey, First United Methodist Church family, Pastor Shannon here with our weekly update for December 12th. Well, this past Sunday was the second Sunday of Advent, which we recognize as the Sunday of Peace. And like I briefly shared in worship, it feels like this time of year is far from peaceful. And on top of all that, you turn on the TV or the news, or I read my news in the mornings, and peace is far from what is happening in the world. There's conflict in Israel and Gaza, there's conflict in Ukraine and Russia, wars going on. It just seems like peace is really far from where we are at as a world and as a society. But I was reading in my devotional today, I'm going through the Methodist book of daily prayer. It's edited by Matt Miofsky. He's a United Methodist pastor over in the St. Louis area. But he had some great words on peace that I just wanted to share with you all. He writes, "One of the words most often associated with the coming Messiah is peace. But in a world of division, anger, strife, and conflict, the coming of the Messiah means a coming of peace. Of course, peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the peace of Jesus is deeper and more challenging. The peace of Christ is reconciliation, putting together relationships and realities that have been torn apart by sin and suffering. This kind of peace, or wholeness, is radical because it signifies that even the lion will lie down with the lamb, that even enemies will eat at a common table. The ones far off will be brought near, and the disparities in our world will be made level. The coming of Jesus is the beginning of this kind of peace, and while not yet complete, it only grows as we welcome Christ more into our lives and into our world." I thought that was just a very powerful reflection on what Jesus's kind of peace looks like. So a couple other reminders. Next Sunday is the third Sunday of Advent. It's Joy Sunday. It's also known as Gaudete Sunday, or Rejoice in Latin. We'll also be celebrating our kids' Christmas program. Our youth are going to share a little bit more about the meaning behind our Christmas chrismons. So be sure to come Sunday and hear from that. And bring cookies. We're going to all share in some cookies together after service. So bring a plate of cookies or candy or whatever Christmas treats and goodies that you want to share with others. And I want to end just by sharing this prayer of peace from St. Francis of Assisi. "Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy." Amen. May that be our prayer today. See you Sunday.